Ramadan started last night at sunset. We're joined now by Safwan Choudhry. He is from Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at in Canada. Thanks for joining me. Started at sunset last night, and it goes until when?
It's 30 days, so it's a full month. It is the most exciting time of the year for Muslims. Over 1.5 billion Muslims around the world simultaneously fast together during the month of Ramadan. So it's not just me.
And the significance of the fasting is what?
So the fasting is actually incumbent on all Muslims, and it's 30 days where Islam, and it's a pillar of Islam, so it's mandatory on all Muslims who are healthy, who can partake, and it's really to connect your mind and soul with God, because you know that you're actually not eating, not drinking, because it's a commandment of God, and you really get to feel the pain of some of the people who are out there who this is their daily life. We just do this for a month and we're upstream, but people live like this day in and day out.
Absolutely. So there's no question. There must be a connection there. On the other hand, notwithstanding that it's from sunrise to sunset that you're fasting, you can sneak in some goodies between sunset and sunrise.
Well, yeah, if you're waking up before about roughly 4:15 in the morning,
right,
to have a meal, you certainly can before the sun rises.
Right.
And the next meal you can have is after sunset.
And that's not spoken ill of either. I mean, that's quite legitimate.
Well, matter of fact, more and more doctors are actually recommending. They actually tell you that you should fast a few days of the year because all the medical and science around how healthy it is for you. But really, it is a pillar of Islam that teaches you some of the suffering out there. It's about 16 to 18 hours that you don't eat anything, you don't drink anything. And
this one is a longer celebration than ever because of some dates.
You got it. Well, it's during the month of June, so
right,
June dates are typically longer. Particularly here in Canada, it's in some parts, for instance, Alberta, it's as long as almost 18 hours.
Right.
But particularly this year, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at, we've actually launched a campaign called Fast with Muslims. We're giving our fellow Canadians an opportunity to come and experience fasting for a day so they can see how millions of their fellow Muslim Canadians and what they're experiencing, and their fellow over 1 billion people living in this world are experiencing.
And will many Canadian Muslims, to your knowledge, be going to Mecca?
Well, at the end of Ramadan is Eid.
Yes.
And it's actually the second Eid, which is actually called Eid al-Adha, where Hajj takes place.
Right.
But a lot of people, even during Ramadan, do go to Mecca to perform something called an Umrah, which is where they go around the Kaaba, and all Muslims, they pray facing the Kaaba. So it's a very spiritual month. It's a month to really connect with God. All extracurricular activities, social activities are stopped. People after work go straight home. And the other part is that work still goes on. I mean, there's Muslim construction workers outside that I know, right behind you, that actually are fasting, but they're also doing their construction jobs. There's Muslims that are working in restaurants, serving your shawarmas and your hummus and every other place, and they're working around food, but they know they can't have anything even though they have to serve it till sunset.
Temptation.
Yeah,
and that's part of it. That's to withstand the temptation. Absolutely,
and it's it's really a way to connect with your Creator, to know that I'm not there's nobody watching you. You can go around the corner and sneak in a drink, but you're doing it for God, and no one for that reason sneaks in any food or drink.
You're absolutely right. Fascinating. Thanks very much.
Thank you for having me.